Umberhaven, a place where deals are made and promises broken. We last left off where our party took the 2 barrels of Batwee Special Reserve to Ebongate suburbs, to a place specifically called Sleazy's. There, they traded them for vital information that could save the precious kobold's eggs from being deported to another country. Kaylee told them who they were dealing with, what skills and talents each one has, and where to find them at. She also told them the name of the ship, and the one that Shade was seeking had powers similar to hers, but went about it a different way. Armando eventually put 2 and 2 together and figured out Kaylee was an archfey, and Sleazy's was her domain. After they finalized everything, they ended up back within their secret hideout, underneath the Entertainer's Bridge, within the very district in which the bridge was named after. Their Watchers is where we will find our party discussing on what to do next with all that new information that they gathered, and whether or not to make another deal with Kaylee. Now, this is exciting, Watchers. Let's go listen in and see what they have to say next, shall we? Y'all are presently in the secret hideout. Y'all have made it back from Kaylee's. And the information that y'all have received and what y'all know. What do y'all do next?
Do you think that that woman could protect her house on the outside? Like, say if someone, I don't know, there was a fire or whatever. Do you think that she would be able to just totally vamp out?
I think she's an archfey and can just wish it away.
Just wish fire away?
They're very powerful. I would recommend not setting her house on fire.
I didn't say that. I was just wondering what you guys thought about it. Why are you accusing me?
Asking for a friend.
Don't hurt Katie. Katie, good.
I didn't say it was going to hurt her. Why are you guys coming up with all this stuff?
Fair. You didn't say those words.
It's a very strange question if you're not planning to do action.
I mean, that's fine. You could think that it's strange, but don't go out and say all those accusations like I'm going to do it.
But not from here. But don't know. Where I'm from, if I say I'm gonna burn someone's house down, it's on fire that night. I don't know.
Never accused anyone in his whole life.
I think it's pretty well established that Vought lives in the now.
He just does a thing. All right, but I think we're getting distracted, folks.
There's the ship and crew. What do we do?
We did have. Sorry, this is now Sam. We had a plan in mind, I recall.
Yes, we had a plan. It was to like get him alone, and while the people were drinking in the pub.
Have drinks, right?
Right.
Some of the crew was going to be distracted in the pub, and I don't know if we had any details to this plan.
Yeah, I recall that we were going to set up at the local bar that they were all going to pretty regularly. Go there, drop some money, and just be like, hey, any sailors drink, basically half off or like free or whatever, until the tab runs out. And that would and then we announce it so like as much as we can so that they all leave the ship, and that would either leave that dude alone so we can do what we need to do on the ship, or I would take him to the bar and then we can wait till he's intoxicated and separate him from the group and do what we need to do, Which the goal is interrogation, right?
No,
As murder?
I didn't think it was interrogation. Like, you think he's going to just give it away? We have to go and have him show us where the eggs are. We need
we
him
kill.
alive. And then what? We let him go so he can stab us in the back, find us in the city?
No, I get you. I was just trying to make sure we're all on the same page.
Who's paying the tab for these sailors?
We technically have an enormous sum of money, and
Well,
it's not in money form yet.
it's not necessarily real liquid. I mean, it's physically liquid, but you get my meaning.
It's non-liquid liquid funds.
Yeah.
We
What do
can
do?
convert it into currency. I'm pretty sure Kaylee can afford it. We just have to sell her on it, quite literally.
Yeah.
Also, we get like a boon for each barrel, right? I think that's what she said.
Yeah, but
She has magic
these
stuff.
sailors.
Yeah. Is today the last day or tomorrow last day? Because Kaylee gone. Kaylee won't
Right,
be
she's not
till
back until
night.
nighttime. Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
can you refresh our memories, DM? Is it tomorrow
Yeah,
the last
I was
day?
wondering what was happening. I thought we already got money from Kaylee for giving her 2. That was like the deal before we left. No? Am I
Yeah.
just remembering that wrong?
No, y'all were Armando had an idea about getting more money or actual money from her. Y'all got
Okay.
favors from her for the 2 kegs.
She told us
To get my notes.
about where to find these eggs, or where they were, or how to.
as well
Track.
as a bunch of other information about the actual pirates themselves.
Yeah, I have all that
Really?
information written down.
Hey, Rory, if you're trying to talk to us, you're like super low volume.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you better now.
Yeah.
Okay, trying here. I don't know why it always goes like this on Skype, but I was just saying that we don't really need to get them all drunk. We just need to get them separated from him. So maybe we could just tell them that there's free drinks at the bar,
But then they come back. I said
and we
we
have
lied.
already grabbed him and moved to spots unknown.
I mean, we don't need long. If most go.
I mean, you got a point. That does give us a time crunch, but
Yeah.
it's
Saves a lot
feasible.
of money, though.
I mean, we also
Yeah.
don't want to. What do you call you stay one place long time?
Stupid.
Dilly dally?
Hey, I know I'm not smart, but
No, I mean staying in one place for a long time is stupid.
oh yes. Linger, yes.
Okay.
So, I mean, if we can convince any of them that there's drinks down at that bar to go, or we cause distraction, or we just jump on board and kill everybody. I mean,
You don't have to change it. You can just keep saying kill everybody. Like, I don't care.
it just sometimes feels like not so original now.
So
Also, I'm not super fond of the straight murder everyone plan in general.
No, not so
Well,
much.
it's
You know,
compromise.
If we could lure them somewhere else, a bar or elsewhere, if we're going to end up having a fight, we might like to control the venue a little bit. And a bar's not the worst place to have a fight. You can get all sorts of other people involved. It doesn't have to involve everyone dying. You can sure cause a big distraction and tie people up for a while.
Got a good point. So I think the main bulk of this plan, though, is get as many of them away from him so we don't have to kill a bunch of people, even if it came to that, and also get him and bring him somewhere else. Is that roughly it?
that plan makes the most sense to me. I think it's about not creating a scene, not leaving a whole lot of evidence. If we're trying to make sure that we are slipping in and slipping out in a way that's not going to attract the crime syndicate that we've pissed off, we may want to lay low as much as possible at the moment and play nice to the point where we can get what we need to accomplish our task, but not become the new crime syndicate.
Yeah. So we know where they drink. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We know their boat. Yes. So, I mean, I'd say either we go to one, see if we recognize or can figure out, if they're there. Either we go to the drinking hole, see if there's lots of them there, then we just go to the boat. We don't worry. Or we go to the boat, and then we maybe have to figure out how for Armando to talk them to go to the bar.
I love the bar idea. I have like this many coins. not a lot, but maybe just a little tab. Kind of. You guys tend to do better than I do. I don't carry a lot on me. It sort of defeats the purpose of trying to be stealthy all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Well, I have little bit, not lots of gold.
I have like 10 gold pieces I could throw at it.
I only have 13, but you guys could use. I mean, you can buy a lot of gold with 23 gold. Lots of drink for 23 gold.
Oh man, if it's the cheap stuff, the super cheap stuff that they just brew in the back in like the leftover kegs from the previous decent drinks.
They're sailor,
And
that's
then they
not.
just throw like any leftover bread chunks or whatever else they have to kind of just brew their sailor grade moonshine. I'm sure we can find a decent tab that would still attract the crew.
All right. So, should we do a vote then? Who's for the setting up a trick with the bar plan?
What's the other option?
The other option is sneaking on board and I guess like sequestering, like taking whatever small advantage we can and sequestering him in the dead of night.
Could those be the same plan?
Technically, but the second plan doesn't have the support of the distraction, right? Because the distraction costs money.
Well, I certainly don't have any money.
I mean, Armando.
I'm willing to
captain,
order drinks and not pay.
Armando.
What's that? What?
Hello?
I say you are captain. I follow you.
Did you say I'm captain?
Yeah, you captain.
We could alpha strike these guys, so to speak. Get in there and do like you did at the warehouse. Get in and you could take the place of their captain.
Captain Tiny though, right? Captain Halfling. Can you be Halfling?
I can be a halfling, yeah.
Oh.
I could be. I need to see them. If you want me to copy them. If you want me to be convincing about it, I need to chat with them and stuff.
So, Vought say we go to bar. Maybe we meet people. Maybe we get drinks for people, keep them there for a while. If there's enough of them there, we just go burn the ship. Search the ship.
I think at the very least, we should try to divide their forces somewhat. So I think I'm in favor of trying to lure some of them to the bar to try to distract or incapacitate them.
I feel like doing this behind their backs, getting the crew out of the way. We don't want to spar with a whole ship full of sailors. We can potentially slip through, accomplish our mission, and slip back off again quietly.
Yeah, sailor
Like
just follow
that.
order.
when we can just, like, I think getting sailors to a bar feels like the easiest job we'll ever have to do.
Yes. Sailor follow orders. Let's go to bar first, though. They may already be there, then we don't have to worry. Or we could keep them there by buying some drinks. Then, if they're not there, we know. And we go to ship. Come, we go.
Works for me.
Okay.
Redbreast likes this plan.
So y'all head out into the early morning / late night.
Yeah.
As y'all head out into the city itself, y'all once again traverse, going from district to district. Y'all end up into the trade district where the pit and the pint pub is. As y'all come up to it, y'all see it is quite a large establishment. It is a 5-story stone and wood structure with a red terracotta shingled roof. As y'all get closer, you hear the crowd from the street as you smell the aromas of cooked meats, alcohol, and various other smells. Do y'all enter the place?
Actually, Armando on the walk there, he's like, if you guys need to scout, that's a good idea. I am atrocious at scouting, but I am very good at talking. I remembered I found stuff that is worth money at Gus's place. We're in the trade district right now.
Yeah.
Right? I can go somewhere. I can move this brooch. I can maybe make 200 gold pieces off of that. So if we need to fund this venture, that should be able to fund it. Yeah.
Can I also admit something? I need to get it off my chest. He reaches into his chest pocket. No, seriously, off my chest. I actually have 100 gold pieces. I was being kind of stingy about it, but yeah, all right. I'll pony up.
Oh, well, that's fair. That's nice of you. I bet you that we could find something on the ship worth more than that.
I agree.
Okay, so I guess I don't have to sell the brooch just yet. All right, I'll go with you guys.
But I'm not a very good scout either, so...
Where are you guys scouting?
We just go to bar. You drink, Gix. Let's go to bar.
Oh,
I'm gonna
I do that type of scouting.
pull his scarf over his head, turn the whole thing a nice, tasteful, dark dirt brown, and say, "Vought, let's go."
Okay. Armando, you make that pink?
Oh, yeah.
Don't.
Oh, don't worry. It's fine. You can see, look. From what you can see, it looks like brown. The whole back part of it and like everything you can't see is pink.
Let's go.
Tactical. Right here.
Go to bar. You don't need to blend in.
True.
I don't know if I want to be Armando right now. Armando is going to, as we're like, going through alleys and corners and stuff like that, I'm going to change as we walk. And I am going to be a a very tall, lanky, 6'6", kind of almost like leathered skin, tanned from like years of sun on the ocean, or like just working out in the open fields, kind of like scraggly-ish hair, tied into like a long ponytail, but like it's like
Bootstrap Bill?
I don't know who Bootstrap Bill is.
He's the Caribbean. All right.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Thin and gray hair tied into a ponytail. Just kind of like walks with like a bit of a limp on one leg. I gotta tell you guys my name.
Yeah, what do we call you?
This character is, let's see here.
Mike.
Classic look, Armando. I'm gonna call you Rick.
Pickle Rick.
Seems like a pirate name. I don't know.
And I knew a pirate named Rick once. Yeah. He sunk pretty quickly when they tied cannonball to his leg.
That'll do it, even with a name like Rick.
There we go.
Yes.
Destino.
He was a nice guy. I liked Rick.
Oh yeah, you can call. Yeah, my name's Destino. You can call me Des.
Yes.
Destino.
You get the whole thing with just what does.
Because my name is Destino.
He's very elaborate with these.
He's doing a thing, you guys.
I like this
He's a
thing.
diva.
That's why he captain.
No, you guys,
Call him Des.
you just don't get it. Look,
Yes, like I said, a diva.
look, whatever. I just want to get a drink. His voice starts getting, their voice starts getting a little deeper. I just want to go get a drink. Let's go.
How do you pronounce it? Destino.
We're doing voices. I like to do voice too. Let's go get drink.
That's cool. Nobody will know it's you, Vought.
No, there must be plenty of purple frogs in this town.
You sound like Vought's grandma.
Well, it's probably. I mean, yes, probably sound like frog grandma.
I don't know what frog grandmas sound like. Not an expert.
I'm just going in because if I'm not drawing attention to myself, that's going to be super easy beside these two. So I may as well get myself a pint.
Okay. So who walks in first?
Apparently,
I think it's me and Vought.
Oh, okay. I'm down.
As y'all enter,
I just stay outside.
I'd probably go in behind them because I'm eager to drink.
I'm gonna stay outside and scout.
Yeah.
the
Let's get our
place
drinks.
is a loud cacophony of anything and everything you can imagine. As y'all go up the stairs to the first story, what y'all see immediately around is almost your typical bar slash tavern, except for the fact that almost in the center of the room is what appears to be like a large hole, almost a balcony of sorts that looks down obviously to the first story, and it seems like lights are shooting up from it, and several Patreons and whatnot are standing around and cheering. The staircase that led up is right here, but it's not that
Alright.
big.
How big are your squares, bro?
5 feet.
That's not a 5 foot square, but okay. Walk in, look around, look at Booby. Blue breast. Sorry.
You guys stop giving him a hard time.
All right. Let's get drink. What's going on?
Absolutely.
Where do you
On our way,
Yeah,
on
go
the
ahead.
way towards the bar, though, Vought will swing by this little thing and look in to see what's going on.
Yeah, I'll kind of walk right with him and look over the edge. But we're going to the bar.
Yeah.
Below, y'all see two fighters, an orc and what appears to be maybe a human, maybe a half-elf. Each pretty much beating the crap out of each other.
I might have to remember this place in the future. This could be fun.
Yeah.
I was really like, who's that? Who's talking? You know?
He's committed to the bit now. It's like totally obviously not his real voice that like everyone would definitely look at him like, what are you doing? But that's in his head is doing a perfect disguise.
Yeah,
All across the pit.
Redbreast is like backing sideways a little bit, like, I'm not sure this guy's with me or what.
Sure, that's Redbreast because there's not we don't all have our tokens accessed.
They're at the bottom.
Are they on the
Yeah, they're at the bottom. It's real cool.
They're all at the bottom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Destino walks in and kind of like just walks past the fighting ring, takes a quick look, sees that there are fighters, and I just want to like take a quick assess. Does it look like those two people you put up on the screen?
Oh yeah.
Are they fighting right now?
Yes. One seems to be in boxing gloves, and the other one seems to have batons of sorts.
So that probably got me to linger.
Yeah, I'm putting. I go up to the bar, straight to the bar, and I look at the barkeep, and it's like 1 ale and 1 gold piece on the chick with the batons.
I'll be right with you. I've got to serve these drinks. And he plops them all down at the other established patrons of the bar. Now, what may I do for you?
Like I said, 1 ale, 1 gold on the chick with the batons.
Right.
Can Gix look around to try to spot anyone who may be a sailor?
Yeah, Bot was thinking the same thing. Like, looking, we kind of got a description of at least some of the officers last time.
Yep.
From Kaylee. Vought is specifically trying to spot that sort of a thing.
Okay, so what is Gix trying to do?
I'm just, like I said, looking around, just trying to spot someone who looks like a sailor.
Okay. Okay. So both of y'all give me a perception check, and I will tell y'all what y'all see.
13.
13 as well. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Bad roll.
Yeah, not that bad.
It seems as y'all look around, y'all don't really see sailors per se. Mostly workers, especially workers around the arena. We do see one of an orc that looks like some kind of gang member. You're not too sure. Actually, Gix.
That's racist, dude.
Give me a history check.
Yeah, not good. 6.
Okay. Yeah, you don't recognize the symbols or whatnot that's tattooed on the orc. But as y'all look around, y'all also see off in the corner another guy. Seems to be maybe a dwarf. You're untoo sure, but he's also keeping an eye out on everyone. In the opposite corner seems to be some kind of bouncer guy.
So that dwarf you're talking about is in the upper right corner of the map?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just watching the fight, actually.
Okay.
Who's winning?
It seems like the orc. He's bloody and bruised and pretty messed up, but that dude hits hard. And every time he hits the other lady, she stumbles backwards hardcore up against the arena pit of sorts. It is definitely a pit.
I'm gonna pay attention to the fight. Like, is there a way in and out down there? Is it a door, or do they jump down there? How do they get down there?
No, it seems like there's 2 doors, on one side and one on the other.
Gotcha. So there's lower level where these guys are coming from and getting out the fight and everything. All right, cool.
Yep. But it's not one of those types of places that is like you'll see some arenas where it's open and stuff. No, these are like logs that have been placed in, and there's no windows, nothing. I mean, once you enter this cage-like pit, you can't get out until they either call it or you go down for the count.
Is there somebody watching the fight? Good.
Oh, yeah, there's several people watching the fight.
I mean, like somebody in charge of it, like, or are they just duking it out?
You don't know.
Is there a ref?
Go ahead and make me a perception check.
All right, let me get on over here. As usual, I can't find perception there. 19, sir.
The worker next to you on the right side kind of starts filling you in on bits of information about what goes on here.
Oh, sweet.
And you go in, There's a set limit. This fight is not one of those death matches that sometimes this place has. It's pretty much, you fight until you go unconscious.
Still sounds pretty rough.
It's best. It's great, man. It is so awesome. I mean, especially the right fighters come in. This guy right here, this orc, dude. Oh my God, he's a legend, man. His name is Clint Madhouse Fullmore. This dude has been around. I mean, fighting here and there and everywhere. I mean, yeah, he's
Right
top
on.
notch. The other one, she's a newbie. Her name is, or at least she goes by Alice Face Smack Billings.
Face smack, huh?
Yeah, she uses those batons, man, and as you see her, she whaps Clint right up the face, and blood just shatters the side of the wall.
Yeah. Hey! Cheers.
While that's happening,
Mm-hmm.
I was saying that I get my drink.
Oh yeah. Here you go.
Yeah.
Anything else
Well,
you
that-
need?
You placed my bet on the chick, right?
I got it. Yep.
All right. What are the odds on her, anyways?
Not good.
Not good. Well, I mean, okay,
is
not in her favor. Oh well.
But you know, she could win. Who knows?
Who knows?
I've seen weirder.
That's fair. I give him a little salute with the mug, and I kind of like walk over to a table by myself. I want a quick glance to see if anyone's watching me.
Make a perception check.
That's not bad. I rolled a 15 on the dice, plus, what's my perception? Where you at? Plus 2, so 17.
Yeah. Not only the gentleman off in the corner to the right, but also the bouncer directly in front of you to the left. But the guy sitting on the end of the bar takes notice as he kind of had his back turned to the audience or to the general crowd, and kind of swivels around on the stool to pretty much get a good gander at everybody, and kind of sees you move around. He looks familiar, or at least not so much familiar as far as you've seen him before, but what Kaylee has said.
Which guy we're talking? We're talking about this guy here?
This
Or-
guy right here.
That guy there, okay. This guy? Alright.
Yeah. And that
He looks
is-
like one of the people to watch out for.
Yeah, you would know him as Mavius.
Which one was Mavius, guys? Who took notes?
I did.
Lisa's getting notes for me.
Mavius is the first mate. He's a halfling.
As
A halfling first mate, okay.
no,
No?
no, Mavius is the tiefling.
Oh, tiefling. I'm
Tiefling
sorry.
first mate. Okay.
Wait, so he is
TNS.
so there is a sailor here?
That's the guy.
You couldn't,
Thought that-
you didn't recognize him because he had his back turned to you.
It just-
And as Armando
right?
walked by, he kind of swiveled around on his stool, and now you get a good look at him.
Okay. I take note of that. I was hoping to do something, but like people actively are looking at me right now. I'm just, as they're looking at me, I'm just checking drinks. Do they keep their eyes on me?
No, I mean, he just swiveled around, and he's got his arms kind of propped up on the bar, kind of kicked back, and kind of drinking a little bit. And he just kind of cocked an eyebrow as you walked by and sat down, and then he kind of starts looking around, and you notice he starts looking at your other companions.
Okay. I was mainly asking because I do have an intention as I'm like drinking my beer. I have a spell that's a cantrip and only requires verbal components that I'm going to mutter into my beer mug so that no one can see my lips moving. I'm going to use Mind Sliver on the big orc dude to try to give my lady there an advantage. So the orc dude that's fighting needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Do you need to see him?
Oh, that's a good question. I can see within range. I can't see them from back there.
You'd have to actually stand. They're one floor down, actually.
Oh, I misunderstood. Yes. And Rory, yes. Destino is a cheater. Only Destino.
Yeah, okay. Only Destino.
They're very different people. He grew up on the wrong side of the tracks. All right, then I do the same thing, but like, I walk up to like look at the fight, kind of like, do that thing where you're like, oh, okay, cool. I put some money on this, might as well watch the fight, and do the same thing, but from where I can see him. I still speak into my mug so that like no one can see me move my mouth, because literally it's just verbal. There's no other components to it, so there should be no giveaways.
Give me a sleight of hand check with the advantage.
Yes, sir. I really needed that advantage. Thank you. Okay, I have a +0, so 17 on the die.
Okay.
The first roll was a 5.
And what do you say to Madhouse? What's the
I don't know. It's not like a word that he's gonna hear. It's literally like I'm speaking into the mug, and there is a psychic reverb. I say a word in. It's not even like a verbal word. It's like I make a sound that hits a frequency that just like hurts people's brains, and like he'll hear a ringing in his ears, like he's like you hear when like right before your ears pop, but instead of ears popping, he feels like literally like this sharp pain from the back of his head, just like literally like someone drove a spike through it. Hopefully, he just thinks he took too many hits to the head from this chick. And he takes 4 points of psychic damage.
4 points of psychic damage.
If he has to make a save, he gets a -2 to it.
Do you just kind of walk by and do that, or do you actually kind of hang out and?
I kind of do like the walk by thing where like I walk. And I'm looking, and I just like stop for a second, and it was like kind of just to see how the fight's going. But in general, I want to look disinterested, Okay. I don't know if you need me to make a deception check or something for that.
No, we'll keep the sleight of hand kind of on the same par as that. So
okay.
Yeah, and you walk to your table, and that's pretty much when Mavius turns around as he curiously cocks an eyebrow at you.
He cocks an eyebrow at me as I walk back to my table.
Gives you kind of a inquisitive look.
I just raise my mug up and keep drinking.
He gives you that weird little smile and does the same thing. Redbreast. Madhouse is about to go in for a massive punch, and suddenly you see him just swing wildly at Face Smack. And he stumbles a bit, and literally, as he goes for it, he smacks himself in the head up against the wall. With that, Face Smack comes down with the iron rod and nails him in the back of the head.
I will cheer enthusiastically for her.
What is Death Dodger doing?
Well, Death Dodger is used to the Gate of Sailors, so he was keeping his eye open for anyone who looked like they were in fact here from a ship. Definitely was interested in the fight, so has been casually keeping an eye on what everyone else is doing, but I think us all sort of sticking to ourselves made a lot of sense. So he was going to go up to the bar. Well, first of all, when he scanned the bar, sort of who did he see that, how many people did he see that looked like potentially they were here from the ship, or from a ship even?
Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Okay. Nope. He's obviously very distracted from the fight. So
okay. What'd you roll?
The six is not going to get me far.
Yeah, I mean, even Gix and Vought didn't spot any sailors on this floor until Mavius swiveled around. Man, this fight is awesome. I mean, who gives a rat's behind about all these other people? So that display of action was incredible. What is Shade doing?
Well, she's definitely like seeing, like trying to do like perception check. Can I see the boat from here or the ship from here or anything like that?
Oh no, y'all are much too far away. I mean, at least 2 hours away.
Oh, okay. Is there any sailors from the ship that I recognize from that night I spent? Any of the descriptions of the people that I might know that Faye lady told us?
Give me a perception with advantage. And actually, you're not 2 hours, you're 20 minutes away. So.
Okay, I was like 2 hours.
Sorry. I forgot what district y'all were in.
Okay, perception, right? With advantage?
Yeah, with advantage.
Ah.
These sailors chose the furthest away pub from their ship.
So that's going to be an 18.
18, yeah. You definitely spot Mavius. And where are you at in the bar? Are you?
Oh, he's outside? I'm outside.
No. Are you outside?
She's scoping around the exterior.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if like anybody else is just like chilling out.
Chilling out.
No, you do.
Relaxing, all cool.
So you don't spot any of familiarity of sailors or anything like that, but you do spot they do have what appears to be a fire escape.
Okay.
That goes to the upper floors.
Okay. How long does it take for these people to put down a tab for, like, I thought that's what we were doing. No.
You don't know. There's a lot of commotion going on inside, though.
How long has it been? Like 10 minutes?
Yeah, not long. Less than 30.
Less than 30. I haven't even ordered a drink.
Okay. I'm gonna find a place to perch like Batman.
Okay.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Do you do it on the fire escape, or do you do it on another building?
Yeah, sure.
entirely?
I do the fire escape. The fire escape sounds fun.
Okay. Gix.
I will saddle up next to Vought here at the bar. Try to get the bartender's attention, since Vought has so far been unable to.
You won't even pay attention to me. I don't know what's going on.
I get it. I'm a bigger guy. They usually respond to that.
Probably.
And I kind of like flick my tail around.
Hey, what may I help you with?
I need 2 drinks here, and also I need a small speck of information.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
Just want to know when the sailors come around. I'm looking to talk to the captain about getting a ride.
Yeah, I miss my boat. I need a new ship.
There's lots of captains. You just got to figure out which one you want, and I can help the pot with that.
I saw a nice ship on the way in that I thought might be a good one to get a lift from, but I have no idea who the captain of it is. And then I describe the ship as best as I have been described the ship.
Okay. With that, he sets down y'all's drinks.
I slide the one over to Vought a little bit to make it clear that I ordered it for him.
Thank you.
Stop talking, bud.
What's wrong with this?
Nothing. I mean, oh, jeez. I'm getting all flustered because his friend is talking in this weird voice.
Yeah, enough so that the guy next to you, Vought, gets up and kind of moves away and starts walking. Armando.
God damn it.
You quickly
Too
see.
far, I can't turn back.
You quickly see Mavius move away from the bar as he just kind of looks back at the bar and just shakes his head, and literally you hear him say, "Fucking frogs."
Man, and I was gonna pay good coin for buy sailors drinks. There's none here to have then, I guess.
But I look back to the bartender and I say, but he speaks true. We're we're in kind of a rush, but coin's not really short, so I'm willing to, attract them here, which might help you too. Basically, I'll put some coin down to open up a tab for any sailors that can get me a word with their captain.
Alright, so how big of a tab you want?
I mean, I imagine sailors don't drink the finest ale, so do you think...
I mean, I don't have the finest ale.
Even your finest ale. So what's a good tab to attract some sailors, and what do you think? This isn't really my specialty.
Well, if you're going to attract... Now, you want run-of-the-mill sailors, or you want, like, quality sailors?
I just want a sailor that can get me a word with their captain. I doubt it matters too much how good of a sailor they are, as long as they'll get me on the boat. But like I said, that one ship was really nice. If I could get any sailors from that ship in here, I'd love to talk to their captain.
I'll tell you what, if you put a certain amount of coin on the table, right here on the top of the bar, I can tell you a certain amount of information, and possibly hook you up myself.
Fought will pull out 5 gold and put it on the bar.
See, that little frog man, that is a decent bit of information. So, I have many floors in this establishment. This is pretty much your workers, run-of-the-mill folks that dwell down here. Your sailors are on the second floor. That is where the big stage is at. And you see the giant hole that I have in my establishment? He points.
No, I didn't notice a big hole.
Yeah, there's a big hole. Little frog man. That lovely little hole goes downstairs to my fighters. Whoever wants to fight. But it also goes to my second story.
Suspense is killing me. What's on the second story?
I told you.
Oh, the sailors. Wait, I don't understand. The second story is up and down. I'm confused.
No. Ground
It's
floor.
like he leads us one direction, then we go the other.
No.
Very confusing.
If you're looking for a fight, go
Next
down to the
character,
ground
only
floor.
in that voice.
Oh, okay.
Knock on the door. As y'all came through the door, there was a door off to the...
Gotcha.
Knock on that, and my
I thought you were
boys will
saying-
hook you up.
I'm like, shoots and ladders. I thought, I don't know.
It's all right. You'll get
So
the
second
lingo.
story.
You'll get the lingo eventually. Yeah. But like I said, I have 5 stories to this place.
5
Did you,
stories.
by any chance, recognize the ship I described? Do you think that captain is here? Because, again, I'd love to talk to him.
Oh. That nice contribution that you gave me? How well do you want to know that, Captain?
I reach in and I grab another 5 coin and I put it down on the bar on top of Vots. That badly?
Right. Lucia! I'm taking the customers to upstairs. You take care of everything. And you see
Jesus,
a bar...
this is moving fast.
bar server lady across the way, and she raises her hand up as she sets drinks down. Right.
I'm gonna call over really quickly, like I'm kind of panicking because this is moving a little faster than I expected. So Gix is like looking around, and he sees, shoot, who is that behind me with the staff? Sorry, that is
Death Dodger.
Death Dodger. That's what I thought.
Yes.
Okay. Death Dodger. I call back over my shoulder. I go, Dodger, we gotta go real quick. Tell Shade we'll be on the second floor.
Shade's outside.
Yep. Yeah, I've been trying to pay attention to what's going down. Definitely not leaving Shade outside by herself is a good plan. So I will cautiously but very quickly move towards the door and let Shade know what's going on. As much as I've figured out what's actually going on.
I'm so excited to go to the second floor.
I drink my beer, damn it. It's not good, but I don't get a lot of, normal tasting beer. It tasted like flowers last time, and I don't know.
That wasn't fair.
Okay, so Death Dodger, where are you going exactly?
I am going to go and inform Shade that shit's starting to go down, and I'm not sure exactly what is going down, but it appears it has begun, and we might be on alert inside rather than outside.
Shade.
Mostly just based off the panic of my
Yeah.
Or the perceived panic of my teammate.
I was trying not to panic, but he's like gulping his beer, and he's like, because we had this plan where like we're gonna bring them downstairs and get them drunk, and all of a sudden this bartender's like, "Okay, nice 5 gold. Come on upstairs."
Y'all gave him 10 gold. So,
Yeah.
I didn't want to seem cheap. If I gave 2 and Vot gave 5, then I seem like a cheapskate. Like, what am I supposed to do with that?
You had 100. I figured if I offered less than 5, like I'd be looking like the asshole.
That's what I'm saying. Is we're guessing here. I don't know how much this car is worth. I'm like, here's 5 gold.
Oh,
Right?
God.
I'm paying the
just
full
have
price.
a good time, guys. If
The
you're
car
gonna go up where the
salesman's
sailors are, might as well enjoy yourself.
Oh yeah.
You guys got invited to the champagne room to hang out with the sailors.
So
Because
Vought
that's the sailor's
will
drink is champagne.
Vought will look over at Dez and kind of give him the like wide-eyed like, what am I supposed to do? Because he is definitely not the face character.
I
But
will
he's
talk
going
to you in your brain. What's wrong, Vought?
We've got. Oh wait, I can talk in normal voice.
Yeah, don't move your lips. Stop moving your lips. Just use your brain.
Brain. Well then, in that case, you have found that we are going to go upstairs. We found a way to get a hold of the captain, and this is the way we're going to do it.
I love it. I love this voice.
Yes.
This is what you sound like in your native tongue.
I love how Vot's brain is totally lucid. He just gives every bit of information.
I'm sorry. I was so thrown by your voice that I missed what you said. I'm so sorry.
I said we're going to go upstairs. We're going to speak with the man. The captain, I believe, is upstairs. The bartender has a way in, and Gix and I have found that way. We only paid 10 gold so far. I don't really know what to do. I don't know how to talk to people.
Pick a word.
Farfanugel.
Farfanugel. You say Farfanugel, I'll set off a distraction immediately so that you can escape.
Okay, you want to come with us? Maybe we can get you up. I mean, we did pay a little bit of gold.
I could also do that. I will relay this secretly to Gix. Gix, hey, it's Des.
Hey.
Don't move your
gotta wake
lips. Stop. Why do you people move your lips every time? But
That's mean.
Des is mean, yeah.
I say, oh yes, I see.
We're all so much smarter in our heads.
Yeah. If you want me to join to get someone who's good at talking, I can be okay, I guess.
That's a smashing idea. I say to the bartender, I say, hold up, we're bringing one of our friends.
All right.
Oh, yeah. I chug the beer and I put the mug down and I get up and I follow.
Whoever's going with him, he stops at the beginning of the staircase going up to the 2nd floor. All right. Is this all of y'all?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why? What do you think? We bring like a whole party of people here?
In your head, please stop.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking like I'm trying to look like be absorbed in my discussion of the fight with the guy next to me. I was gonna try to look like maybe I'm not with these jokers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
It's kind of what I figured, that the other two are probably trying not to be part of us.
Okay.
They could be the ones that get us out of trouble when we find them.
Yeah, having a backup downstairs might be a really good plan.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave, I have a question, real quick.
Yeah.
You this fighting pit? Okay, it's open to downstairs, but did you say it also goes up?
Yeah.
Is it open above?
Yep.
They can see down from the 2nd floor, I think.
So,
is what he was saying.
standing next to this, can I look up into?
Give me a perception check.
How high up does this go?
I mean, a standard story.
No, but I mean, like, does this? There's like a vertical shaft.
Yeah.
Through the building, right?
Yeah.
Does it just go up to the floor above this one, or does it go up even farther than that?
No, it stops at the one above this one.
So I can see up there. Are there like people up there and stuff?
Yeah. Looking
Okay.
down.
All right. And I guess more critically, if I needed to, could I get up there from where I'm at? Like, could I jump up and climb up and get like up inside from the inside?
You think you can?
Okay, that's good. I'm mulling it over in case I might have.
Because the railing around it is probably about to your stomach. I mean, it's not a high railing. So, and then you have, you know, the elevation to go, you know, beyond that,
not
you know.
Really, not really intended for this sort of maneuver, but maybe I can do it.
Yeah, you could do it, possibly.
All right, well, I'm going to try to hang out down here for the moment anyway.
Okay. Shade, you're outside, perched on your little perch. The noise is incredibly loud, and there's not much moving around outside, but eventually you see Death Dodger hop around and seems to be looking around as if Death Dodger trying to find someone. Death Dodger,
Okay.
give me a perception check.
It's the exact same as last time. Is she hiding? Oh, okay. No, for some reason, the bright, smoky interior has left my eyes a little wonky, despite my night vision.
It's like leaving a movie theater.
Yeah.
Day, you know, like you can't see for a little while.
What do you do, Shade?
I mean, if they're looking around or whatever, then, you know, I'll just like be like perched on the like, and the smoke just coming off me, and my green eyes just looking like shine a bit when I put my face towards the light.
Yeah, I mean, like she's below you, and she's like, or he's below you, and he's like looking around,
Possibly concerned, somewhat. Because we've got a bar full of sailors, and you wanted to just hang around outside, which I'm sure didn't look like anything. But yeah, so I wasn't sure what format you decided to do that under.
Mm-hmm. Death Dodger.
Can I roll perception with advantage?
Actually,
you hear that above you.
Okay. I'm going to... I assume I recognized her voice.
You didn't change your voice in any way, shape, or form, did you?
Nope.
Okay, you didn't go Vought.
I didn't go
What do you mean?
What is she perched on, out of curiosity? When I look up.
The fire escape. If there's bars, she's like on top of the bars.
Inexplicably,
that goes
a
up
Gothic
the building?
cathedral just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Is it going up the side of this building? Like,
Yeah, it is.
oh, okay. Death Dodger's gonna stealth with the fire escape. Do it. Like, no one's looking if I can.
Roll me a stealth check.
This is when I stop using the, like, 3 rolls in a row under 5.
Oh gosh.
Odds.
So getting up to where she's at's pretty easy, but what does it look like to Shade as you try to conspicuously, you know, go all stealthy like?
I did get a 9 in total with my additions, so hopefully it's not too terrible.
Okay, so what is it total?
My total's 9.
Oh, your total is 9?
I rolled a 4, but with the plus 5, I get a 9.
Okay, well you needed a 10. So,
all right then.
So what does it look like to Shade?
Yeah. Do you need help? Like, do you want me to have? You could take my hand. Take my hand.
Okay, I usually have no problems with this, but they've put the ladder really high. Like, how did you?
And a cat-like creature.
Well, I'm used to climbing buildings and don't usually have this kind of problem, but it's like really slippery. All right.
That's what it is. It's talking there like about the halfling issues. I love it. I'm gonna help him up.
Okay.
I will grab the hand as if that was my plan all along, try to swing up with a little bit of grace and hopefully regain some of my self-respect.
I can think about like his Kung Fu Panda when he's trying to open the Dragon Warrior scroll.
Yeah.
What's going on in there?
We are a crack
Why are they taking so long? We're supposed to just buy off the barkeep and then we go.
Well, first of all, there was a fight. It was pretty cool. Like, they have a fighting pit in the middle, and there was like a lady with batons, kind of like the staff I use. I don't know. I was a little distracted momentarily with that, but then the guys were shooting up the bar, and they got invited upstairs. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that, but I think our sailors are all in the upper floor. So seeing you and I are on the outside now, I thought backup might be in order. Maybe we go up, kind of double check, see if we can see inside and find out what's happening in there. Worst case scenario, we can get up to the second floor through the middle of the bar because they actually are looking down through a balcony to the fighting pit as well. And I'm sure we could figure something out, but I think it'd be better on the outside here if you want to make sure they're good. Because I don't know what kind of deal they've got going on, but all in all, I'm not entirely sure we're in control of the situation the way we want it to be.
Well, I don't know. The reason why I stayed out here is because I thought that maybe some of the other crew would come. I could, keep an eye out and see just see what's going on the outside. Did you see anybody important on the inside? Any of the higher crew? Captain, first mate?
I think they were going upstairs to see the captain. Now, Dave, was I aware of the first mate? I'm not sure if that ever came to my attention or not.
No, you rolled so low that you didn't spot him. So
I was looking at the fight.
Yeah.
I was really into that. I was really into that girl with the batons.
Oy. We have a mission. Why are you looking at the girls fighting?
Well, I'm not telling that to you.
Oh, okay.
That was my inside voice.
Okay. My inside voice. That's a bit more distracting. Okay. Okay. So do you think that we should just stay out here? You came out here because do you think it's a better idea?
I came out here to make sure you were good, to let you know that the guys are upstairs now, potentially meeting the captain, and to suggest that I could remain out here with you and we could be exterior backup. But I'm all for keeping an eye on the street. We might want to just move up and see if we can figure out how we could get access to the inside in case it comes up that we need to, was my suggestion. You can stay here if you want, and I can just go up a little quieter.
Are you sure? You couldn't have trouble getting up there before.
My eyes are adjusting to the outdoor light. It's going to be good. I'm just going to, take a deep breath, kind of fill my lungs with the crispness of the outside.
Okay. I mean, if you need help, like a boost or anything like that.
I'm on a ladder.
I don't know.
I don't usually need help of any kind. I'm supposed to be someone who helps. I'm sure I have this. I'm sure it's all fine. But thank you. I don't want to distract you. You're watching the street over there.
Okay. Are there any other access points, or is it just like, are there windows so like in each level or something like that?
Pretty much it's like a staircase that goes up, a landing, staircase that goes up, a landing, and then as it goes up to the second story, it's spiral. So, but there is a door that goes to the story, the first story. It's a double door, and it looks like there's no access point to go inside. Like there's no door handles, nothing like that.
Oh, okay. So it's like there are exits, but like there's not necessarily like entrance points. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But there's doors on each level or accesses in each level, like seams of people. Okay, cool.
And with that, we go back to Vagrant and Armando.
Yeah.
All right. Go. Before we go upstairs, something you need to know about this captain.
Oh, okay. Just get creeped out. I was like, what's gonna happen?
Frogman.
Yeah.
Don't talk.
You don't like my voice?
Honestly, I don't have a problem with your voice.
Should I maybe try something different? I can talk like this.
All right. Yeah, however you want, just don't talk like that around, not so much the captain, but she's got this head of a boarding crew member, and the honest to God, that bitch is insane. She might like cut you because you got the wrong colors on your spots. So
she don't like yellow, blue?
I don't know. She's got mood swings, buddy. And the more she drinks, the more insane she gets.
I'm going to speak to them in their minds to Gix and Vought. Is everyone from this crew already here?
I think that is exactly what you're trying to ascertain, my friend.
It seems like a good number of them are, in fact, here.
Okay, this might hinder our plan, but I guess we just play it by ear. All right.
If that's the case, then we just turn around, go back, and invade the ship.
Honestly, it's a better idea. That might be the better idea.
I think we need to discover exactly the numbers. Yeah, unless you think we can't make it in and out without being too ostentatious.
I think we can do it. Let's find out and try not to get sliced up by this crazy toga Himiko character.
I mean, I think then I should probably not talk from now on.
Probably the best.
You were muted there for a bit, Hicks.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I said that's for the best.
I read your lips. I knew what you said, but I was just like, nothing came out. He continues talking as y'all are talking, having this conversation in your heads. So, her name is Cordy Haven Sealer.
Corgi?
No, don't call her that. She's not a dog.
I like corgis.
No, Cordy. Cordy Haven Seeker. And to y'all, it's Captain Haven Seeker.
Captain Haven Seeker. Understood.
Her other crew members might have questions for you. Elfin, the crazy bitch, may lick you or stab a knife in your throat. We don't know.
Oh.
She's been drinking for a while now.
I like lick better.
Yikes.
So y'all ready?
Let's go.
Oh, what should I call y'all?
Oh,
George.
George.
My name is Mo.
Bo.
Oh.
Dez.
Bo, George, and Dez. Right.
Definitely George.
If
Definitely George.
If y'all trying to get on this crew, y'all need to have y'all shit straight. I don't care, give a rat's behind what y'all call yourselves, how y'all go about it. But a lot of times I sign people up with this crew, and a lot of times that crew becomes like flags. You figure it out on your own. I'm not going to get into detail.
Okay.
As he takes y'all upstairs.
New map. Yeah, we got a new map.
Those menus are at the bottom.
Where does the stairs come? Oh, okay.
Now they're around here somewhere. Just I suggest hang out at the bar, or find a table that you'd like to sit at, and I'll go find them.
Thank you. I will sit next to a man with a large mustache.
At the bar, y'all sit between what appears to be a gentleman of sorts. Could be someone well off, but you're not too sure if he's well off or he is a servant of somebody well off. At the end of the bar, when y'all walked up, there was 2 city guards sitting there drinking. And once again, in the far corner, another bouncer. A few people are actually watching the fight from this distance. And there's quite a few other people within this establishment. Armando, as you walk that way. The bartender also walks that way. And comes to this table right here. There, with sitting at the table, it's another familiar, I wouldn't say sight, but another good description. It appears to be the navigator slash pirate or pilot.
This one here with the hat.
Yes. Darian Ashburn.
Darian Ashburn. Navigator slash pilot. First mate. What was the crazy lady? What was she in the crew?
Open.
There's like 3 crazy ladies.
Boarding. She's the boarding person.
Boarding. It's a lot of the crew people. Okay. Are we sure this isn't their bar? Like they own this place? Okay. I just take mental note. Don't say anything. I do kind of like look at the barkeep as he like is, you know, as he passes by. I'm just like, another ale, please.
Actually, the one that took your order would have been another bar server.
Okay. It just looks the same on the thing. Yeah. All right. Well, either way, another ale, please. Is that a hard order?
Would you like anything to eat?
Appreciate it, but no, I'm good.
One ale. And she goes away. What is the Red Breast doing downstairs? The fight seems to be going in Face Macca's direction, more so than it was with Madhouse now.
Good. I'm rooting for her, and I'm basically trying to make a big show of being involved in watching the fight. And I'm pretty involved in watching the fight. I'm trying to pay attention to what my friends are doing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm kind of lurking in reserve.
Okay. Give me a give me a performance check.
Okay. I'm good at this kind of stuff, Dave. 23, sir.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Even the large orc next to you looks over at you and say, "What are you rooting for, that piece of crap? You should be rooting for Clint House."
Hey, you know what? He's obviously bigger and stronger and tougher. I mean, you know orcs, right? Badass. I just like to see the little guy.
I'm from. Yeah, buddy. You better say it.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get him kind of hyped about it. I don't want to fight with him, but I want to get him excited about the fight.
Oh yeah, yeah. Eventually, he tells you that he is part of this gang called Mob.
Okay.
Stands for Murder Orc Band.
Murder Orc Band.
Yeah.
That sounds tough.
Roll me a history check.
I got a 13.
13. Yeah, you
No, go ahead.
You've heard of a branch that just started out over there in the Workgate district. They're about 10
MLB?
members strong. But they're gaining popularity.
Are they like what's their demeanor? Do they suck? Are they a blight on their community, or are they good for somebody?
Murder, orc, band. Okay, I'm sorry.
Tough guys got to look tough. I don't. Maybe I don't know. Tough guys got moms too.
No, they are not great for the community.
They're bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm hanging out with a bad orc guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's actually telling you that branches are popping up all over Umberhaven. Eventually, he basically he looks at you, leans over. It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen. It's the time for the orc to take power.
Huh.
Them asshole elves had it for a long time. Now that stupid piece of crap, Thieves Guild, whatever the fudge monkey they're called, they're in power now. It's time for us to
just
take
kind
power.
of casually hiding my tips in my ears a little bit.
You're not an orc.
That is a fact, sir. I am not an orc.
But you believe in orcs, right? You're rooting for my madhouse friend downstairs, right?
Well, you know what? I think he's probably going to win. But, you know, like I said, man, I like to see the underdog win. So I'm you know what? I'll cheer for them both. How's that sound?
He looks at you, stares at you. I got my eye on you, buddy.
That's good. I got my eye on you.
I tell you what. Madhouse don't win. How about me and you go outside and see who will win?
I don't follow your logic, sir.
Oh,
but
you will. You will.
I feel like it got a certain compulsion that I will not be able to resist.
Good. Let's watch the fight then.
Yeah. Hey, who else is here, by the way, watching this fight? Like, are there a bunch of people?
A few workers and whatnot. The one dude next to you. The other dude on the other side.
Okay, is there literally anybody else cheering for the halfling chick?
She's actually not a halfling. She's half, maybe a half elf, but maybe a human. You can't tell from this distance.
Okay, but this smaller female person, is anybody else cheering for her?
Yeah, some of the workers are.
All right, so here's what I'm going to try to do while there's still some fight left.
Uh-huh.
If I can catch any of them cheering for her, I'm going to try to start some shit between my friend MOB here and them, because he's clearly feeling personal about it. And I feel like if I can start some rivalry in the crowd, I might be able to escape his wrath.
Okay. How do you go about it? What do you do?
Well, okay, so whenever they're cheering, I will start, like, I'll point it out to them and say, oh, you guys are so dumb. The orc's gonna win. Like just be super obvious about it, and like just try. I was getting him hyped up before. I'm gonna keep getting him hyped.
Okay.
He's clearly enjoying the fight, so I'm gonna redirect his energy.
Give me a deception check.
19.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As they're like, yeah, and the other orc's like, what the hell? And actually moves away from you and starts getting up all in their faces.
Yeah.
And roll me a perception check.
Oh, okay. God. I didn't know I was going to start the distraction already. A 9.
Yeah, you're just all up in the moment.
Yeah. I'm trying to survive the potential bar fight that I didn't know I was starting, but yeah.
In the meantime, Death Dodger, you move up the steps. You can place yourself if you can.
Already?
To here. And Shade would be down here.
I'm on the lower floor, aren't I?
You went upstairs. You said you moved up.
Yeah. I went up on the.
Petra
I
went
mean,
outs-
my
or I'm sorry,
mini.
Death Dodger went outside.
Oh, it's down here. No, I just meant my figure to move. I couldn't find it.
It's down below.
Okay. So yep, got it. So the catwalk is part out here. Where's the outside area that I could put it at?
So as you moved, basically, I didn't do the full build on here. I did it in sections. But right here, steps lead downward.
Okay.
And there's a platform here. And there's a door down here. And this is where Shade's at. And then it goes, then there is actually a ladder that goes up to that floor that you had trouble getting up. So.
Yeah, that's in the past, Dave. We're moving on.
Well, but you said you moved up to the next level. So
yeah, I would like to see. Well, I can't see the fight from here. I've realized that, which is irking. No. I did want to see if she won or not, but I'm gonna try to see if there's any windows or anything on the outside of the building where I have any kind of ability to sort of find out what has happened to my teammates that have gone upstairs.
Amazingly enough, on this side of the building, there's no windows whatsoever.
Nothing, eh? It's a secret pub. All right.
Almost. You're starting to put two and two together that there's probably some illegal stuff that goes on in this tavern.
Okay, well, it seems worthwhile then to scout out the outside of the building. You said it went up 5 levels?
Yes.
And does the catwalk go all the way up?
It actually, this particular area, it stops, and then there's a set of spiral stairs that go all the way up to the rest of the floors. So you actually have to climb down this particular area and get over to the spiral stairs that go up.
Oh, I see. All right.
It seems what you're deducting, seems like this main walkway is for all the bar patrons, and the spiral stairs are for the people that actually sleep here.
Okay, so this walkway is for the bar patrons. It's doesn't have any access except just the main doors.
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't have handles or anything on the outside.
Ah. So just be like open from the inside, go stand out there for a smoke kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, not sure I'm much use out here then. Might make more sense for me to go inside, but now that I've informed Shade about what's going on, she's decided to stay out here. I may just duck back down and head inside the bar again to
Before
see...
you go.
Sorry? Okay.
Before you go, Shade is going to be like, tell them to get out so we can get to this ship already.
They were invited upstairs, so I'm not sure what they're doing up there. That's the part that's got me a little concerned. I'm not sure if it's a trap or if they've got some kind of inside blink. They just took off. So I
Should
guess
I just come in there now?
Well, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna see who is still down there. All right, whether anyone stayed downstairs or not. I think Redbreast didn't go up. I think it was just Bot and Gix and whatever persona weird captain guy going on.
Yes.
So they've got a thing going. I'm gonna see the state of things and see if Redbreast has any new intel, or if they've come back down yet. So I'll report back if we got to bust in.
Okay, 5 minutes. When 5 minutes pass, then I'll go and check up on you guys.
Okay. Are you gonna come in through the main? Or are you gonna bust in through the middle right here? Just.
I don't know. I'll find a way.
Sounds good. 5 minutes it is. All right, so I'm on the clock. So I'm heading back in. Not through this one. I'm going to the other level below.
Yeah.
Okay, so as I come in, most important question. Is the fight over?
No.
Oh, man, she's lasting. Good. I got to go see how my lady's doing. Hold up a sec. All right. Do I see... Oh, Redbreast looks like he's right there. So let's scooch in. Casually, as though we don't necessarily know each other, just as we're talking out. It sounds loud in here, though. What's going on?
Hey, that big orc dude is about to kick my ass. I think I may have avoided that, but we might be about to be in the middle of a fight.
Fantastic. Tonight's just getting better and better. We got this. It's all good. We can take those dudes.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on this side of the ring for the moment.
I'll hang out.
Yeah.
If shit goes down, at least we've got each other's backs. FYI, we got 5 minutes before Shade comes busting in here like the Avenger of Doom. Because we don't know what's going on upstairs with the guys. You heard anything yet about...
No, actually. I don't really have a clue what they're doing.
This was the best plan.
Yeah. I was just waiting for it to explode so that I could jump into action. It's too intellectual for me.
Same.
This hurts.
And
it sounds like it's gonna blow up whether we like it or not.
And with that, watchers, I think it's that time of the evening where we let them figure out what they're going to do and how they're going to go about things. Until then, we're at a pub. Get something to drink, get something to eat. It may be crap, but at least it's something. And grab a table, because something's going to throw down. So we'll see you in about 15 or so minutes. So come back and see the fun. See you then.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us for yet another XP Guild show. If you are enjoying this, please do us a favor, click like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when our next show goes live. Feel free to drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys, hear your thoughts on the show, or anything else you want to talk about. I'd like to take a quick moment to say thank you to our friends over at Hero Forge, a Sky Castle LLC product. We are not sponsored by them, but if you're looking for great custom miniatures, check out HeroForge.com. They've been so kind to let us use their art, as many of the miniatures and artwork that we use come from their website with their permission. However, they have not reviewed our content, and so what we do does not necessarily represent their views or beliefs. Again, thank you to Hero Forge. Now, let's get back to the show.
Welcome back, watchers. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful break, because I sure did. And our party might not be so lucky, depending on which direction they go and how much crap they have gotten themselves into. I think it's that time to go see how much they are involved in. Let us go see, shall we? Vought, you sit at the bar. What are y'all doing? As the old man kind of looks over at you, Vought, and then looks over at you, Gick. Y'all come here often?
No, what's up?
Indeed. What is up?
Mind me saying, you seem like fish out water.
Indeed, I'm not. Are you looking for a gig of sorts?
I know play instrument.
We were looking for a ride mostly, but it looks like we got one settled up.
Oh, so you're not here for fights?
Not this time. No.
You're looking for a manager?
Oh, you manage fighter?
I do.
Oh.
Well, not here at the bar. Downstairs.
I wasn't going to start fight at bar.
Okay, then.
Strange people. You know much about bar?
As far as what?
You come here, you know the people here, you know the various patrons. Is this normal crowd, new crowd, different crowd?
You are new.
Say I'm stupid. Yeah,
And
that's
your
why I asked
friend
questions.
over there is new. The other people in here? He looks, kind of swings around on the bar stool. Well, what would you like to know? And better yet, how can you help me? Because information is not necessarily free.
Paid a lot for information tonight. I don't know. My head's kind of full.
I think we're pretty good. If you want to be, no, that's not nice to say. If you want to be like that, is cool. Thank you. We appreciate it. I was going to consider coming fight for you sometime, but you seem, how you say, prick.
But
that was my nice way.
We're leaving soon.
Fair enough.
He looks over at you and laughs, and looks over at you, Gix, and also laughs, continues laughing. Says, that was a nice way to say it. I have been called worse. Roll me. I'll let you choose between persuasion, intimidation, and deception.
Oh, yeah, that's a total of 4. It doesn't matter which one you pick. It was a 4.
I like you boys. Y'all are very green.
Hyperbole.
Right.
He looks over at you, Gick. I would assume that you're the smart one.
That'd be the first time anyone said that. Yeah, I'm a smart one.
And your friend here
He's
is the little
rich.
scrappy fighter one.
He's definitely scrappy.
Indeed. He reaches in his pocket, hands you a card.
This your card? Okay. We take.
It says
George, give
Timothy
him hugs.
Bale. It says Timothy Bales, fighting manager, and it gives you an address of where he's located.
Okay, Timothy. If we ever need some extra coin, we'll come by.
Look me up. I think I can arrange a certain fight for your friend.
He likes to give hugs.
Ah, excellent. I know exactly what arena I can put him in. And with that, I think I'll retire for the night. It's getting late. Good to meet y'all too. And he gets up and
Wish I
walks
could
out.
say same.
Cheers. Have a good night. Don't pay any attention to him.
I've met pimples I like better than him.
Armando, what are you doing? The bartender has moved in a certain position where he's got his back to you, and you can no longer see Darian, or at least his face. Right next to you, though, glaring at you, is one of the bouncers.
Glaring at me?
Yeah,
Hey, how's it going?
pretty good.
Thirsty?
You gonna get something to drink?
I did. I paid for it.
Good.
You saw me order. You've been standing next to me for like 5 minutes.
I did.
How you mean mugging me?
That's what I do.
That's fair. Okay.
Don't start
I just
shit.
take a picture.
If you want to start shit, go downstairs and sign up for the fight.
I'm good. Don't start shit either. We're cool.
I'm paid to start shit.
Don't start, then won't be nothing.
Dave, I don't think you know what bouncers do.
I don't think you do know what bouncers do.
No, I've worked with some bouncers that literally wanted to start shit every night.
Okay. That's
fair, actually. Okay. I live in Florida. I've actually known some bouncers that do, yes. Well, I completely switched out of the mindset of this, sorry. Prepared to start shit. Okay. Well, why aren't you downstairs?
This is my floor tonight.
That sucks.
No, not really. This is where a lot of shit starts.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. I meant for me.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you should go downstairs.
I look around. I picked the wrong character for this. I'm looking around, actually. Do I see Vought and Gix getting up?
From where you're at, no.
Or are they technically downstairs for me?
No, they're on the same
No, we're
floor.
right.
You left them
Okay.
on the same floor, but you went behind a set of stairs.
Yeah.
And you're on the
So I
completely
got no
other.
line of sight for them.
Yeah.
All right.
Big giant staircases in your way. So
Go. Yep. Just waiting for my friends.
Why don't you enjoy the show? Maybe you should tip the juggler.
The juggler? I look around. Is there a juggler?
There's actually a guy on the stage playing guitar.
Oh,
and
yeah.
there is a lady that's actually juggling spheres that are on fire right now.
Oh, shit.
She's blindfolded and has a bird nest on her head.
That's probably the crazy lady. I'm okay. I'm not saying that out loud. Okay. I'm gonna check in mentally. It's like a long pause for this bouncer guy. I'm checking mentally. Oh, I can't. No. I still got it because I've already talked to you guys, so I still got the link. How long are we waiting here? Do you guys have what you need? What's happening? I'm on the wrong side of this bar.
We're just waiting for the bartender.
Quite frankly, I think we could leave as soon as we could. I just thought it would be a little weird with the bartender going to find the captain for us to just ghost him.
Has it been 5 minutes?
I hope not. What does this bartender do?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's a long ass time.
I chug my
Bartenders don't
drink.
leave the bar that long.
I chug my drink. I leave the mug to be cleaned up. All right, man. You have a nice night. And I'm gonna walk over to my buddies over there. I was like, I don't know why I even came over. I thought we were gonna separate and conquer, but I've failed miserably. So I'm coming over.
Eventually, the bartender makes it around to y'all and comes back. All
What the
right.
hell?
Now, don't start that shit again. And he actually wasn't
going on?
at the bar. I forget. Yeah. All right.
What goes on?
So I talked to their navigator.
Yeah.
Right now, the captain is indisposed of.
Right.
She's upstairs doing her thing.
You say she indisposed. We know what that means.
She's
Now.
upstairs. So there's more floors of sailors here?
There's 5 floors. So
So,
we come back tomorrow. See you then.
so upstairs, if you go upstairs, there you can rent a pretty nice room. That's if you want something, accommodations to go along with that room. That's extra.
Okay.
We have rooms at another place. We'll just come back in the morning.
Right.
Captain here
you
till morning?
don't want a room.
No, I'm sure.
I
It's
get you a
okay.
lady.
We're all set up.
I could probably get you a
ladies.
lady like, or are you into other things?
I'm actually into no things.
Oh. Okay. Well, we also have cots on the top floor for those that are not into things.
No, we got a room. We're good.
We
Right.
pay you 10 gold. All you get us is captains doing the nasty and not going to see us. Okay,
No,
I see
no,
how
I
this works.
Did not say that.
I know you did not say that. It's
I
okay.
said I talked to the navigator.
Should we go see Captain in the morning? Should we go sit on pole and spin? What the hell are you telling us? Our 10 gold was for nothing? You just cheat us. I see. It's okay.
Gix is like totally ready to go without the 10 gold. He knows that we just have to get out of here to go to the ship. So he's like, it's 10 gold is 10. Yeah, it's all right. 10 gold is not a big deal. It's cool. You're fine. Calm down.
So
I think at this point, I'd come.
Red line. This is it. He's not going to stand for this.
I was gonna say, I think at this point, this is when I come by and I just kind of like come up behind both of you, put my hands on your shoulders. All right, what's up, boys? We done? We heading out?
I think so. Vought's a little upset, but I think we're ready to go.
Come on, buddy. Let's go outside. You're getting worked up. You're changing colors. Let's go.
y'all
Okay.
don't want to meet the captain.
We want to meet Captain. You screw us. It's okay. We go.
Screwing you. I'm just saying that if you go, you see that table off in the far corner over there, the big one?
Uh-huh.
Go sit at it.
Okay. We go sit.
Wait, are we seeing the cap? I'm
No,
like screaming in your heads. Are we?
Go.
Why are we seeing the captain?
I don't
Seeing the
know.
captain. We just must leave. Must make the appearance that we're going to go see the captain. We just walk downstairs. Let's get the hell out of here.
Why did you do this?
I was in character. What?
I
was trying to be like Betty. I was trying to be sophisticated. This is what our captain does. So I was trying.
Armando, Bot, and Gix. Give me your perception check.
Oh, fuck me,
Oh, this is gonna go. Oh, why can't I roll above a 10? That's a 12 total.
A 3.
I'll take my 12.
Armando?
I got a 7.
Okay.
This is the
Bot,
best day.
amazingly enough, at this far corner table, you see a familiar looking person and a short, scrappy one. And from what was explained to y'all, that the tall one is Mavius, the little short, scrappy one is Elpin, and right around the other corner pops out Darian.
Which one's Elpin?
Elpin's the one with all the freaking face tats.
But not the wizard, right? Not the warlock?
No.
No, the warlock isn't here.
Yeah,
Go
well,
ahead.
I'm confirming that the warlock isn't
Yeah.
here. I'm making sure we
Yeah.
didn't.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Yep, let's go, guys.
Come we go. And we're gonna start walking.
I lean over to the bartender and I say one more time, though, as we leave, I go, okay, none of those are the captain. I'll be back for my money. You better have it. And I'm going to leave.
As you hear, now, boys, where are y'all going?
We're
Y'all
leaving.
Set up a meeting with our illustrious captain.
And she didn't come. Good night. We leave. All right.
Yeah, I'll follow.
With that, y'all go downstairs.
Do they follow, or we hear them coming down the stairs?
Y'all need to make me a perception check.
Natural 20 for 24.
Nice.
About damn time.
Oh no.
Thank God.
10.
I got a 7 again. So 5 plus 2.
Move yourselves downstairs, but y'all would be in this area right here.
Yeah, these dice hate me. Not there anymore.
Vought, you see the three of them standing at the top of the stairs. Mavius is like, what a shame, standing up the captain like that.
Captain stood us up, asshole.
No. We come to talk to Captain. Captain busy? We can come back tomorrow. If Captain want to talk to us, cool. We be here tomorrow morning. The bartender, asshole. You guys, Captain, cool. Bartender took our 10 gold and told us to go spin on large stick. We go. We be back.
Give me...
This is where I use inspiration. What am I failing at?
Give me a deception check.
Let's see what we roll naturally.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to use the inspiration I was given by Shadow Soldier PR.
Okay.
It's 19. Thank you, Shadow Soldier.
Gix, give me an intimidation check.
I'm not really trying to intimidate.
Okay, well, we will ignore that then. Make sure you come back bright and early. We leave real soon, like. And if you want
Aye.
an audience with the captain, you better do it quick.
Aye.
Frog
George be
boy.
back. Morning. George be back.
Right, frog boy.
And I'll turn and walk before any more can be said. Because Vaught knows he's already pushing his luck.
Shade.
Has it been 5 minutes?
It's been 5 minutes.
Oh no.
We're
Okay.
leaving.
I'm going to the door.
Gather the people.
You go to the door.
Go to the entrance of the pub.
Okay. What is Death Dodger and Redbreast doing? As suddenly y'all see a small fight break out on the other side of the room between an orc and some workers as quickly as the bouncer rushes over and starts breaking up the fight with the baton.
Jeez.
I'm here to push anybody back into the fight that needs encouragement to just keep going until anybody I'm waiting until my friends show up so that I could go out with them, I guess.
Okay, give me a athletics check.
Oh, 6.
Okay.
I'm not a super robust guy.
Yeah, as you go. And what are you doing, Death Dodger?
First of all, 2 questions. Is the pit fight still happening, and who's winning?
It seems to be Face Smack. This seems to be dominating over Clint Madhouse Fulmore.
Okay.
He's not quite down yet, but he's getting extremely close. I mean, blood's everywhere.
That's good. We can leave that be. That looks like it's going in the right direction. And Redbreast mentioned to me that he kind of wanted to get the fight breaking out. So it looks like that's kind of going okay.
Yeah, as you're watching this whole thing go on, yeah, Redbreast kind of pushes this one dude. As he pushes this one dude, Redbreast actually gets clocked in the face for 2 points of damage.
Okay. Well, I should probably go help him pull out of that. How many orcs are in the bar? like from a quick glance, what were we looking at here exactly?
Actually, one.
Just one?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
And right now he's actually fighting with the bouncer and another dude on top of that. So, and seems to be holding his own.
It's not my problem. I'm just gonna get Redbreast out of there because I think our time's almost up and we need to be ready to rendezvous and get the heck out of here. So is the person that clocked Redbreast in the face continuing to advance on him, or is it like a sidelong blow
It's
and he's
just
now
a
distracted?
side, just random, whatever fist was swung and Redbreast did not duck or dodge or anything.
I'm leaping in enough to make sure that Redbreast can get himself out of there. If he needs assistance, then that will happen. No weapons required. Just it's a good old brawl, so we'll keep it to that.
Like, dude, it's fine. That orc was gonna kick my ass. I had to do something.
Exactly.
I will allow you to choose between athletics and acrobatics, Redbreast.
What's going on?
You are trying to get out as Death Dodger is assisting you. Thus, you get advantage on one of those rolls.
Sweet. All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna. That athletics didn't work out very well before, so I'm gonna do an acrobatics check. Oh, that first roll was an 8, so I'm glad you gave me advantage because then I got a 21.
Yeah, as you push through and manage to weave him out, as you see Gix, Vought run by, and Shade, you open the door, and at the top of the stairs, you see Gix and Vought. And they look like they're in a bit of a rush.
I keep the door open. I don't say anything to them. I don't know what the heck's going on if they're rushing out, and I just open the door and then just like look at them like they're just regular patrons.
I see her and I'm startled at the top of the steps, and I can just tell by the look in her eye that she's lost her patience. And I go, "What? We're coming."
Yeah, we go now. Let's get out of here.
Shut up, Pod.
Is it just them coming to the door?
We're heading.
Destino's going to the door too.
Yes.
He's just flagrantly walking.
And you guys
actually
downstairs and are coming out the way we came in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled well. I guess
you quickly, right after that, you see Death Dodger pushing Redbreast down the stairs. Redbreast is kind of got a bruise on his face.
Oh, my eyes just squint at that.
You should see the other guy.
Okay, I go down the steps and like I just start like talking under my breath so that they can hear me. I'm like yelling. I'm like, what the hell took so long? Like, you're supposed to just pay the tab and get out of there. What was going on?
They're all here.
But that was the point, right?
Yes, so we didn't have to do anything. But we
Then
still
why
had
you
this.
talk so much? Get out.
To make sure.
We didn't want to, A, we wanted to make sure your target is still at the boat, and B, we wanted to make sure we didn't bring any unnecessary attention to ourselves. How am I the brains of this operation?
Listen, I thought
Sad
that
day when you and I smart ones.
this was going to be the one to help out because it was all like, oh, this is my brilliant plan. And then he got all full of himself, then turned into an asshole, and then said, oh, now I'm a pirate. Okay.
So,
I'm outside of the bar, right?
surprisingly, does
y'all
just
are out.
act like us. Did not.
I've turned back to Armand. I was like, fuck, damn, I'm sorry. Des is an asshole. Shit.
Why did you do this? I'm like, why do you make that? Just
I
breathe.
thought he would fit in. I didn't think. I forgot. It's been a long time since I've been Des.
You got
guys
nervous.
just-
I got stupid voice.
What's
Okay,
that?
next time, maybe I be the captain of the group.
Anyone but me. I'm not a captain, okay? I'm sorry. I won't be Des again. Jesus.
How far
Skip
away do
Des.
y'all move from the bar?
We're
This is
walking
you.
towards the boat.
We're moving towards
You
the
don't.
ship.
Des is not me. Des is Des. Whatever.
Like, maybe not directly straight, like,
Oh, yeah.
beeline, but, like,
Yeah.
take a couple twists and turns to make sure we're not being followed, but
Right.
we're making towards the boat as, best
So-
we can without being too obvious.
So you guys found out that everybody else who's supposed to be on the ship is in that was upstairs,
everyone of any importance.
Good number.
We saw
Alright.
what were their names? That Mavia's character. We saw
Corgi.
Darian,
Corgi.
Corgi. Oh, and that
Forte
nutter.
Marius Dorian.
That
The
was
Navigator Storian.
some ass with a mustache. Oh no, he was on his ship.
No, that was Tim. He wants to
Open?
fight, but the captain was there. So the only person we didn't hear mentioned was that
Ruvog.
yeah, Gruvog, the warlock, which
Yeah,
means
let's go give hugs.
let's go give him some
Okay.
hugs. And then
But
he looks
now,
back
is there
though,
even a
at
badge
Armando.
for the
and
sailors?
says,
I mean, many sailors there.
No, that's
What?
not the point. The point was for the crew to move over there. Is that not happening now?
They're not going to leave. The ones there. No new ones come.
They
We
said they'd
go.
be there tomorrow. So they're
They'll
going to
be
be
there.
there all night.
Don't know what's going on, so I just want to take your word for it.
You think Vod knows what goes on?
You were in there. Of course you know.
This is Vod. Vod, no.
Unless they can teleport, they're not going to be at the ship when we get there.
Okay.
Let's go check out ship.
I'm telling you, you guys want to play all this nicey nice stuff. Just take my suggestions sometimes.
What dicey? What?
Start killing everybody.
I met a nice horse.
Not the only option.
Just kill him.
Why is he not knocked out?
It works.
Okay. So we're only, you said
20 minutes.
20 minutes? Yeah.
Maybe plus a
Someone-
little because we turn and twist.
Someone out of your group makes me a perception check.
Okay.
You
I will help
decide.
whoever. I mean, I have a +4, so I'm not bad at it. But
The
I'll
way I've been rolling tonight, it should be anyone but me.
certainly help. Yeah, right.
I have a plus
Redbreast is
one.
probably too busy bitching about the black eye he's developing.
Yeah. So
Do I
who's
have
making this
advantage
roll?
on this?
But check out around us. Give it a look.
I guess I'll look.
Yeah, I'm trying to see my features if I have
15.
As y'all are making y'all's way through the many twists and turns of the trade district, it looks so far like y'all have managed to dodge and bob and weave y'all's way enough to lose anybody that might have been following y'all, at least as far as you know.
You know, Dave, I always mention that we haven't talked about it, but I do have that natural explorer trait that it's like for ranger where we talked about that being like urban. So that that basically should give me some well, I mean you can read it, but it should give me some bonuses when traveling through like urban areas and stuff like that, like being alert to danger, stuff like that. That's kind of my gig.
So what does it do exactly?
Okay, well, it says you have a favored. This is the natural explorer thing. You have a favored terrain type. Your proficiency bonus is doubled for proficient skills when you make an int or whiz check related to it while traveling for an hour or more in your chosen terrain. Difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. Your group can't become lost except by magical means. You remain alert to danger even when you are engaged in another activity. You can move stealthily at a normal pace while alone. You find twice as much food while foraging, and while tracking creatures, you learn the exact number, sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area. So my my favorite area is supposed to be like urban terrain or whatever. My favorite enemy is humans, or humanoids rather. So like humans and elves, I'm supposed to get advantage on survival checks to track them and int checks to recall information about them.
So I'm going to allow it hasn't been up to an hour, but I will for this factor though, I will give everybody an advantage on y'all stealth rolls.
Show you where we can walk where nobody will see us. So we're making stealth rolls. I'm sorry, is that what I'm supposed to be rolling?
Yes, with advantage.
I rolled a 5 and a 6, so 6.
advantage.
Okay, one failure.
I got a 23, so and a 19, so like 23.
Okay, one success.
22.
14.
12 after rolling a 1 and a 6. So I'm at 12.
And what
14.
was it? 14 and
22.
and shade.
11.
Okay. Yeah. Y'all think y'all have moved quite successfully through the streets, avoiding any detection whatsoever. and not spotting anything as far as y'all know. Eventually, y'all make it to the dock.
Jade, which boat?
Shade, you would know it's this boat right here. And a lot of the equipment that was on the docks before on their pier has already been moved onto the ship itself.
Wait, so there's no pier? Wait, what?
They've boarded most of the stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
when you were there, this particular pier right here was completely filled with cargo. It is now down to bits and pieces.
Okay.
You think probably another hour or so before they're thoroughly loaded. What are y'all doing?
Does it seem mostly empty around?
Give me a perception check.
Okay, that's not bad. Dirty 20.
No, there's people moving around here and there, and I mean it is a dock, so carts are going by.
Hey, Armando.
Yeah.
Buddy, I got an idea.
Yeah.
You got a good look at a couple of those crew members, right?
I was thinking the same thing, yeah. Yeah.
We'll go in there and just tell him the captain's looking for him. Comes running out. We can get him anywhere we want.
What was the name of the tiefling guy?
No, it's
Marvin?
Marius.
Marius.
Mavius.
Mavius.
Mavius. Mavius? I believe it's it.
Or
Well,
Marvius.
you don't have to.
Marvius.
You don't have to tell them your name.
I don't have to say my own name.
They know your name.
They
No.
know your name. They call you Martin.
Transform my features to be just like him. Prestidigitation my clothes to be as similar as possible to what he was wearing before. Yeah, and I'm just gonna stroll. Yeah, I'm just gonna stroll right up because Armando feels real bad.
What does the rest of y'all do?
Va is going to slip into the water as quietly and carefully as he can and start swimming around, like around the dock. He will probably slip in the water more like, I don't know where we started from.
At the top
Which
of the
up there,
Yeah.
here.
yeah.
I think he would,
came down, and the dock stretches hundreds upon hundreds of
Yeah.
feet.
I mean, so
Up
they're
to a mile
utilizing
even.
which dock mainly? This one here?
That's the main dock. Yeah, that's the loading dock that they are loading on.
I mean, I think
Yeah,
Vought would end up coming out this way and
Mhm.
slip into the water, and then he's gonna swim underwater around towards the boat, eventually to try to get around in case something happens, staying under the water and like kind of watching, probably right underneath the boat at first, and then if nothing really happens or if he sees Armand go up on boat, he'll circle around to the back and climb up.
What's Skix doing?
He's looking around. He's trying to figure out where the best place to take this guy once he is baited out, which hopefully he will be, would actually be. You said there's a lot of people around here, so I'm guessing that's probably not it. But I'm looking up here in this area.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly are all these things? Are these like little twists and turns and alleys that could be utilized?
Yeah.
Or
So yeah, up at the top, you see pretty much these are 5-foot streets and alleyways and 10 foot here, and the buildings themselves seem to be various warehouses. The wooden structures seem to be like rope maker and bait shop and
small shops?
Yeah.
Which way
So-
did we have to travel to come in here from the bar, which presumably he would be walking to if he takes our bait? Like,
Y'all
which way
traveled-
does he have to walk?
North.
So, like,
And there
basically
was-
through these very
Yeah.
alleyways? He has to
Yeah,
come through them?
and you
Okay.
saw a prime spot that you could pretty much
Yeah.
get him at. So it's
So-
it's a little narrow street, or little narrow streets. 10-foot street. There's one 10-foot street, but it opens out into a small sized courtyard of sorts.
Having stopped here where, like, we all were, and Armando's going that way, I'm going to look at, no one in particular, just the rest of the group, and I'm going to say, hey, he's got to walk that way. We can't take him here. So I'm going to go kind of tuck myself into one of those alleyways. But whichever way they end up traveling, we're going to have to take them before they get out into public again. So that's where I'm going to go. Anyone who wants to come with me, come on.
Are we just going to assume that he's going to walk around? What if he's just on the ship?
But the whole point is Armando's going to tell him that the captain's looking for him. So
Oh,
Yeah.
If he comes
Okay.
out, he's going to have to
I'll
walk
lead
the
him
same way
out.
we just did.
Yeah, I'll maintain a mental link to you, Gix, so I can give you a heads up when I'm coming by.
Oh,
You-
nice.
I don't think you should go by himself. Maybe he could just say that one of us is his partner for the night. I don't know.
I think Vought has his back. You know, he's pretty good in the water. You'd be surprised.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but Armand won't be in the water. He'll be on the ship.
Yeah, but Vought won't be in the water for long either. You've never seen that dude swim. He'll be up the back of that boat before you even know it.
Okay.
If you're worried, can you hide in shadows or something like that?
Why don't I try to get up close? I won't be able to get on the boat with you, but I could try to trail you and, hide nearby and just keep an eye out. Or potentially, perch up on the roof of one of those buildings and wait for you guys to lead him back. I don't know how much support you want close up, but I'm probably going to be better concealed.
If you need
I
back
mean-
on the boat, I'm probably the best bet for that after Vought.
Yes, I can also swim and I can breathe underwater too.
What?
Oh, really?
That's
You
crazy.
just keep
Crazy.
blossoming.
Well, actually, if you don't mind getting in the water, maybe I could make a connection to you, and then I can signal you and Vought if I need backup, and you can scurry up the side of the ship.
Okay.
All right, mental connection to you. I could hold that for a few minutes, up to a few miles. So,
So if we have 3 people
ooh, it's
going on
creepy
the
in here.
ship,
No.
yeah, if we have 3 people going on the ship and then we want to ambush him on land after he leaves the ship, then Redbreast and Gix and I setting up the ambush on land makes the most sense, I think.
Why don't there's that the building that Gix's tokens right next to.
Y'all actually remember, the 3 of y'all actually remember there's a spot further back, and it opens up into a small courtyard, and there's very narrow streets. Rooftops were very easy to get on top of if need be. So
That's what I want to do. I'll find a good spot to perch where I've got a good view of the kill box.
Let's make a coordinated plan between us, the 3 of us. Then that sounds like a good idea, so that we, aren't like just getting each other's way when we attack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, like whenever you guys get this guy to a place where we can take him out, or how we're gonna do it. Like, if you can grab him, that's great. If needs be, I can probably, shoot him from a rooftop. I got some tricks. I might be able to stop him in his tracks, literally. So, I think if I've got a view that I'm back up for you guys trying to grab him.
Sounds
So
good.
we lead him into an ambush spot where I've got a good view. You lead him to that spot, someplace where we can close off his escape, and then we grab him, force him to tell us.
That sounds good. I got the mental connection to the folks in the water, and I'll lead them to you guys. And if all goes to shit, I'll send up a signal so everyone can rescue me. And I say that, and I start walking down the dock, hopefully not to my death.
and with that, Watchers, they have made their plan. They have got everything in order. Unfortunately, it is that time of the night to say goodnight. With that, Watchers, thank you so much for showing up, and those that participated, which was greatly beneficial to our players. Make sure in the future, and for future Watchers, to come watch us live, and you can participate and help our wonderful Wonder players get out of really scary situations, because that could have went horribly wrong. And with that, Watchers, it is time to say thank you, players, for being part of this, and let us introduce all the players, aka characters first, player's name and whatever they want to say, whatever they want to do, but then after they get done, say another character name, and we'll just go around that until we're all done and back to me. Let us start out with our wonderful, mysterious woman in the shadows, Shade.
Hello, I'm Lisa. I play Shade. I also play in another game called it's Pota. I can't think of the first name. Princes. I was like, no, not pirates. That's the other game.
Not Pirates of the Apocalypse.
Yeah, Pirates of the Apocalypse. And I play an awesome Druid of the Spores who's a hermit and he's a little grouchy sometimes, but it's pretty cool. But he loves all. So yeah, and I'll bring it to Petra.
Oi, I'm Petra Bacchus. I have a lot of things actually coming up in the next few weeks. So we're on Big Bearded Nerd. My Thursday painting mini stream, IHOM, will be fundraising for the Ukraine this week. And there's continual things happening towards that all week long. On the 24th of March, I am part of a stream for trans rights called the Fops of Windermere. So stay tuned on that one. I will have more information soon, but I really have to brush up on my snooty Old English for that. And yeah, my Thursday night broadside sale on Sea of Thieves will be setting off again soon with full crew of the Cutlasses. So that should be coming up on Talon and Claw starting in a few weeks. So we're hoping. There's been a busy early spring for all of us, but here's to sailing again soon. Plus, I do believe there's another pirate game in the mix, but I'll leave that
yes, there
future.
is. Yes. And before you announce the next person, Petra did not play Petra. Petra played Death Dodger.
Well, I mean, does it?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I didn't change my name on the thing, but...
So announce another character, please, Miss Petra.
Oh, yes. Let's go straight to Redbreast. My partner in chaos this evening.
Someday we're actually going to get into a fight.
Oh, that'll be great. Lose. I declare it now, because I will get you drunk beforehand. But anyways, go for it.
So I'm Nathan, and I'm playing the Redbreast, the flashiest character in his own mind, for sure. And yeah, I got a day job that keeps me really busy these days, but I like to play games with Dave and crew, including this one. So you'll see me here in 2 weeks. That's what I'm up to. Why don't we pop over to the Vile Destino?
Hey everybody, I'm Sam. I played Armando, who turned into Destino. Destino's a dirtbag. Sorry everybody. It's all in character. I'm part of most of the games that were already mentioned. So check all those things out. Everyone here is great. Sorry I made the game run longer by being a dirtbag. I will pass it off to Gix.
Hi, I'm Gix. I'm actually Rory. And I actually have a couple things. So I run the Princes of the Apocalypse game every other Monday. That was mentioned. I should probably come up with like a better, more creative name than that. That would be cool. I also play in a bunch of these games that alternate every other Monday off of my off of that POTA game. And I'm actually thinking about starting to stream if I can figure out how to get my Xbox streaming correctly. I am considering streaming a new game that I've been playing a lot on Xbox with my brother called Grounded. And also a bit of a game called Flame in the Flood, which has an amazing soundtrack if you haven't tried it. And so that will do it for me, and I will pass it over to Bill.
Hey guys, I'm Bill.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm playing Va, aka George. Having a good time. You know, it's funny is Va as a barbarian is not swung a punch yet in this game, but it has been a lot of fun. Just you know, I love these games where you can jump into role playing and like lose yourself. Like you go 2 hours, you're like, oh wait, we were supposed to get in a fight tonight. So dig it, love all these people. If you jumped in last minute, like Run Right Play, check out our YouTube feeds. We do edit them. I try to get them up by the time the next show went live. So this one came live this morning, last episode. And so I'm hoping to have this live for the next show, of which I will not be in town for, but I will be here next week for Princes of of the Apocalypse. I will be starting a game, hopefully, assuming my work doesn't screw me, next Monday as well in the morning, playing in my homebrew world, the Shattered Lands. So looking forward to that one, called Shield Wardens, episode 1. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you for those participating in the chat. Run Right Play jumped in, Shadow Soldier PR gave us some advantages, it helped out. So that's another great way. Come on in and join us for that. I'm going to jump back to Dave because I know most of us want to go to bed.
Yeah. And with that, one last thing. This coming Sunday is going to be the last game of the season for Unseelie Expectation. They have, oh my God, have proven themselves as this wonderful, wonderful little fairy bunch of insanity, and has overcome so much. They are right now at that stage of fighting two hags, and lo and behold, they brought them to the conference table for negotiations in the middle of a fight. So y'all got to come see that for sure if you can. That actually starts a little bit earlier than this game. So looking at all our little things below that we have, and it will tell you all the times and whatnot that we have stuff. Other than that, a lot more coming to the XP Guild in the future. So with that, I think that's wonderful, wonderful time to say good night, audience. Everybody say good night.
Good night.